think ESL has been an interesting. There are many parts of the world that really took off quickly with ESL, right? If you look at France, for example, I think they're on the fifth or sixth generation of their hardware, right? They've had it for a long, long, long time. Australia has probably only just started taking off in the last 12 months in terms of ESL, and I think it's somewhat similar in the US. I think immediately the challenges are that in a food retailer, in grocery, the amount of real estate you have to present your offer to the shopper shrinks a little bit. And so you have to get very good about your design and how you keep that shopper informed and how you bring the offer to the forefront without losing all the other information. So I think there's that sort of operational aspect of it. I think where we spend a lot of time, a lot of work really sort of thinking through where we fit in the ecosystem. And I think we see ourselves as partners to the ESL vendors. A lot of our customers want some choice when it comes to hardware. A lot of our customers have wanted to try 2 or 3 different ESL systems side by side. And so what we really do is we, especially if the customer already has last yard set up, we allow them to rapidly try and roll out this other hardware because it's the same digital content going to each system, right? So yeah, look, I think it's about that choice of hardware, about making sure that you get the offer right on the ticket or the digital ticket with the reduced space, and just having that choice going into the future. I think a big thing is that the hardware is changing rapidly. So a lot of even customers that we have here in Australia, they're already moving on to generation 2 of their own hardware, right? So they're going from say a label that was capable of 3 colors to maybe one that's now capable of 4 or 5. And straight away, if you have to duplicate everything that you've done in the first generation, you're going to have all of your price and compliance rules and all of your templates and all of your designs and all this operational stuff you're going to copy paste. And then if you happen to roll out another generation, or you're still running paper-based ticketing in some areas of the store, well, you've got another duplicate of those rules. And so we call this like the fragmentation effect. And you can think of last yard as that defragmentation, right? That unification. And so I think the more touch points and the more systems that are running the shelf edge, the more of a need to unify those, because if you've got 6 different copies of your price compliance rules running, it's going to be very expensive and almost, sometimes impossible to keep those in sync with, changing legislation. And even when marketing come to you and say, hey, we want to run this campaign, or we want to make this change, that can be daunting because now you've got to do it across 5 or 6 different systems. So yeah.